Ullevi, sometimes known as Nya Ullevi, Nya Ullevi, is a multi-purpose stadium in Gothenburg, Sweden. It was built for the 1958 FIFA World Cup, but since then Ullevi has also hosted the World Allround Speed Skating Championships 6 times, the 1995 World Championships in Athletics and the 2006 European Athletics Championships, the UEFA Cup Winners Cup finals in 1983 and 1990, the UEFA Euro 1992 final, the UEFA Cup final in 2004, and annually hosted the opening ceremony of the Gothia Cup, the world's largest football tournament in terms of the number of participants. IFK Göteborg has also played 2 UEFA Cup finals at the stadium, in 1982 and 1987, but then as home game in a home and away final. The stadium hosted several events, like football, ice hockey, boxing, racing, athletics and concerts. The stadium is one of the biggest in the Nordic countries, with a seating capacity of 43,000 and a total capacity of 75,000 for concerts. History. Sport. The ground opened for the 1958 FIFA World Cup held across Sweden. It hosted 4 matches in Group D, including a playoff. It also held a quarter-final, a semi-final, and the third-place match. The stadium's record attendance for football is 52,194 and was set on 3 June 1959, when Allround played against IFK Göteborg. The stadium hosted the 1983 European Cup Winners Cup final, which saw Scotland's Aberdeen beat Spanish giants Real Madrid 2-1 after extra time. It was also the venue for the first game between NFL teams to be played on the European continent, organized by Swedish motor company Volvo. In a pre-season game on 14 August 1988, the Minnesota Vikings won 28-21 against the Chicago Bears. The 1990 European Cup Winners' Cup final was also held at the stadium. It saw Sampdoria of Italy defeat Anderlecht of Belgium 2-0 after extra time. Ullevi held 3 Group B matches at UEFA Euro 1992 as well as a semi-final, and the final itself on 26 June, in which Denmark won the trophy against West Germany. The 2004 UEFA Cup final was held at the stadium on 19 May of that year. Valencia of Spain defeated Marseille of France 2-0. Music. Ullevi nearly collapsed during a famous Bruce Springsteen concert on 8 June 1985, due to the rhythmic movement of tens of thousands of people in the audience and the clay soil on which the stadium is built. The concert also caused nearly £3 million in damages, while David Bowie's Glass Spider tour in June 1987 was relocated from Ullevi to Eriksberg because of fears about the safety of the structure. Since then, the concrete pillars supporting the stadium have been extended down to the bedrock. Springsteen has performed at the stadium on subsequent tours. Elton John hosted a sell-out concert in 1998. It was part of the Face-to-Face tour with Billy Joel, but Joel was unable to perform due to illness. Elton John played for over 3 hours. The Big Four of thrash metal played in the stadium on 3 July 2011. U2 performed at the stadium 4 times. The first one was on 2 August 1997 during the Pop Mart tour, in front of a crowd of 46,658 people. The second one was on 29 July 2005 during the Vertigo tour, in front of a sold-out crowd of 58,478 people. The third and the fourth were on 30 21st of July and the 1st of August 2009 during the U2 360 Degrees Tour, in front of a total sold-out crowd of 119,297 people. The performance of The Unforgettable Fire from the first 2009 show was recorded for the group's live album U22. Foo Fighters performed at the venue on the 12th of June 2015 on the Sonic Highways World Tour. However, Dave Grohl fell off stage during the second song of the concert, which led to him suffering a broken leg. Grohl was treated in the stadium before returning to the stage to continue the rest of the concert, albeit while sitting down in a chair while a medic applied a cast. Despite Grohl's injuries, the band was able to complete the concert. Iron Maiden performed at the stadium 4 times. The first one was on the 9th of July 2005 during their Eddie Rips Up the World Tour. The second time was on the 26th of July 2008 during the Somewhere Back in Time World Tour. The third time was on the 1st of July 2011 during the Final Frontier World Tour. The fourth time was on the 17th of June 2016 during the Book of Souls World Tour. Innovation. Since March 2007, Nya Ullevi has one of Sweden's largest solar power plants, consisting of 600 square meters of solar photovoltaic panels situated on the roof of the luxury boxes section. The top effect is 86.4 kilowatts and the yield is supposed to cover the total power used by the artificial lighting used for events, with a surplus. Speedway. Nya Ullevi has also hosted Motorcycle Speedway and hosted the Speedway World Championship on no less than 8 occasions, second only to the old Wembley Stadium in London, England, which hosted the World Final a record 26 times. The track is at Earth's surface laid out over the athletics track and is officially 404 meters long with a track record of 69.4 seconds. The first championship world final to be held at Nya Ullevi was the inaugural Speedway World Team Cup competition in 1960. Led by reigning world champion Ove Funden and his teammates Ola Nygren, Rune Sormander and Bjorn Knutsson, Sweden swept a victory over England, Czechoslovakia and Poland. Nya Ullevi would have waited 26 years before World Team Cup competition returned, with the stadium hosting the first round of the 3-round 1986 final. The first ever individual world final staged at Nya Ullevi was in 1964 when New Zealand's Barry Briggs won with a 15-point maximum. The largest attendance for a world final at Nya Ullevi occurred in 1974 when 38,390 turned out to see Sweden's own Anders Mykonek win his only world championship with an unbeaten 15-point maximum. No world championship winners at Nya Ullevi dropped more than 1 point in the 5 rides, with 5 of the 7 world finals being won with a 15-point maximum. The stadium also hosted other qualifying rounds for the individual world final, including the inaugural running of the Intercontinental Final in 1975, won by New Zealand legend Ivan Marga. Since the World Championship was changed in 1995 from a single meeting final to the Speedway Grand Prix, Nya Ullevi has hosted a round of the series in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2008, 2009, 2010 and 2011. No rider who has won ASGP at Nya Ullevi has gone on to be that year's world champion, though 2011 Swedish Grand Prix winner Chris Holder from Australia did go on to become the 2012 world champion. Nya Ullevi hosted its only World Pairs Championship final in 1983 when Peter Collins and Kenny Carter won England's 6th pairs crown. Speedway World Finals Individual World Championship 1964 Barry Briggs 15 PTS 1968 Ivan Marga 15 PTS 1971 Ole Olsen 15 PTS, 1974 Anders Mykonek 15 PTS, 1977 Ivan Marga 14 PTS, 1980 Michael Lee 14 PTS, 1984 Eric Gunderson 14 PTS, 1991 Jano Pedersen 15 PTS, World Pairs Championship 1983 England 25 PTS, World Team Cup 1960 Sweden 44 PTS, 1986 Denmark 130 PTS, Ullevi hosted the first of 3 rounds in the final. Speedway Grand Prix 2002 Speedway Grand Prix of Scandinavia Lee Adams 2003 Speedway Grand Prix of Scandinavia Ryan Sullivan 2004 Speedway Grand Prix of Scandinavia Hansen Anderson 2008 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Rune Holter 2009 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Emil Seifert-Danoff 2010 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Kenneth Bjerre 2011 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Chris Holder 2012 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Fredrik Lindgren 2013 Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden Emil Seifert-Danoff. Record attendances: 19 most attended concerts, sports, one-day events, multi-day events. Location and transportation: Ullevi is located on the eastern edge of Gothenburg's city centre and is one of the centerpieces of the event district Evenemangstracket, with Scandinavium, Liseberg, Universium, the Museum of World Culture and Bergakungen nearby. Public transport is easily accessible. There are 2 tram stops named after the stadium, Ullevi Norra and Ullevi Södra. Both tram stops serve lines 6 and 8. Ullevi Södra also serves lines 2 and 13, while Ullevi Norra also serves lines 1 and 3. Approximately 700 meters west of Ullevi lies the Gothenburg Central Station and Nils Eriksen Terminal. 900 meters south of Ullevi lies Korsvägen, a major public transport hub which serves more than 15 different bus lines and several tram lines, and the Liseberg station serving the Gothenburg commuter rail. The stadium has 650 parking spaces located in a garage underneath the pitch. Additionally, visitors are guided to 18 nearby parking lots and parking garages, with a total of 7,000 parking spaces by the event district's parking guidance and information system. The system has a total of 130 digital signs located on motorways with information about which exit to use, and on streets in the city with more detailed information about directions and number of available parking spaces.